Gemini, all of the plans you've been making, all of the journaling you've been doing, letting go of this, creating new stuff, writing your plans out. Some of you have been manifesting. Everything is getting ready to happen, and you're going to see some major results over the next 3 months. No matter where you're at, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, things are going to change over the next 3 months from the time you watch this video. The solar eclipse is here, and it really created this powerful energy. What it did is it emphasized people clearing things out in the end of March. And then the Mercury in retrograde, bringing back all the old memories so you can pick out what you want. You pick and choose what you want. And a lot of you saw positive memories this time. It wasn't about the person who hurt you, although they may have popped up. They may have even kind of heard them in your brain, in your head. However, the good things were showing in this Mercury in retrograde, and that is progress. And you guys will recognize what I'm talking about. Now, Mercury is still in retrograde as I'm recording this video, and so is that beautiful solar eclipse energy that happened on the 8th, as well as the moon phase on the 8th. And now we have, as we approach this next full moon, is time to go through this clearing process. So you can see it's been like this entire energy shift that's going on, where the old is cycling out and the new is cycling in. And this is what's been going on. So if you're exhausted, if you're feeling tired, if you felt like you even had to stand guard, like, give me a break. This is getting ready to change, and this is going to be very, very positive. For those of you who have put up your wall towards people who don't deserve to be in your life. These are people who they leave you feeling drained. They take from you and they don't give back. These are the people that you are not supposed to be around, regardless of who they are. And that's the hard part. That's the part that a lot of us get tripped up in this spiritual journey. But the overall message for you, and I'll give you the guided message in a minute, is the Sun card. And the Sun card means that it can't get much better than this, right? This is one of the most positive cards in the tarot. But look at this card. You've got the Sun, the solar eclipse, you've got the planets, you've got Mercury, you've got Jupiter, you've got all of the conjunctions of everything that I'm talking about. The April 20th energy is going to be so powerful depending on when I put this video up. But one thing's for sure, it is going to lead you to starting this new excitement, adventure. You're going to feel energized again. You guys are getting ready to find new relationships, new groups of people, new soul families that will be your family. They will be your go-tos, and you will have +1s and +2s, and you will have so many amazing things that you may have been lacking. If it's resources that you're lacking, that is also coming in. Now, we have the Three of Wands, planning and preparing. And who was it? I think it was Cancer or Libra had threes, okay? Your number for the next 3 months is the threes, but it's 333 and 555. So you're going to be seeing threes and fives throughout this 3-month period of time. Change is coming. That's your fives. And 3 means you are being guided. You have spiritual guides around you. You have your guardian angels around you. You've got deceased loved ones around you. You've got the power of the universe around you. And that power of the universe is coming through that solar eclipse. And it's pushing it. So it's important, whatever you are thinking, that is what's going to come through for the next 10 to 14 years. You're literally going to start a new cycle. And that's what you've been trying to do. So this is your time to really become empowered in your own life, in your own way. Now, the card is saying plan and prepare, right? You've been waiting for things to show up and maybe even feeling hesitant on whether or not they're coming in. You also have the Two of Wands. So this is that apprehension. Do I keep them? Do I not? Do I stay in this job? Do I look for a new one? And some of you have an opportunity coming in where you're going to have to make another choice between two. Do I take this job or this project? Do I stay home? Do I start a new humanitarian project? It's going to be different for each and every one of you. So Whatever you've been putting your energy and your resources in, it's time for it to actually manifest. And your guides and your guardians are saying that you have been through a lot. And some of you have already overcome that and you're growing, but there's a new venture coming in. There's a new cycle coming in for you. So you have an opportunity to rise higher than you even thought possible. And those of you who aren't quite there yet, this is that moment for you to have more faith, strength, and courage than possible. And you're going to be guided through. So look for the 333s and the 555s, okay? And maybe even 353535. Whatever it is for you, you're going to see these messages. And if you've already been seeing those numbers, let me know. You have the 10 of Wands, and this has been a lot of burden, a lot of strife, and that's what I mean. And I feel for a lot of you, there's like been that period of isolation. Now, isolation doesn't necessarily mean that you were abandoned or neglected, although it very well could, right? But it can also mean that you had such a heavy load on your shoulders, so many things to do, you may not even had a chance to breathe. Maybe you didn't have a chance to meditate or get into the meditation and literally block everything out, because that's what meditation does. It gives us an opportunity to block out anything or anyone around us and get back in sync with the divine, with the cosmos, okay, with the universal energy that's playing right now or anytime. Because that's where our guidance comes from, and it touches us in our soul. And we live by what is underneath us in our unconscious mind, pulls forward. We can be thinking of it, absolutely, but if it's in our unconscious mind, it will also come into our conscious mind. That's a little tough if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I know a lot of you already do. Why? Because you've already overcome this and you're growing into something greater. That 10 of Wands is going to turn into the Ace of Wands, where life is going to get good again. Now, if you're in the northern hemisphere, you may be feeling spring is about, spring, that spring forward, that excitement of the energy that comes through every year in the spring. But equally, we can have the same feeling when the snow starts falling, where we feel calm. We feel like, yes, this is good. We feel like I'm ready for a relationship. I'm ready to engage with other people, to try something new. You've been feeling a little bit stuck. You're getting out of that stuck energy, okay? Some of you have really been stuck in a mental prison because you've been overloaded. And I feel for a lot of you, this is, and I feel it's family members have been kind of dumping on you. You may have a partner that has been working a lot, and now you have all the responsibility in the home, whether you're working outside the home or not. Whatever's going on, it has been a lot, where you start thinking the negative thoughts over and over again. However, you're being guided to actually walk away from this. This is powerful. And the reason I keep emphasizing this is because I'm being guided to tell you your guides are with you. You're not alone. You don't have lack. That's not reality. The reality is you can create what you want, and you have this powerful force behind you to actually get it this time. So no matter whether you're already on a rise up and doing well, or you're en route to go that direction, this is what's coming in over the next 3 months. It's very powerful. Now, if you're still around these type of people that make you feel imprisoned in your own mind or stuck in life, if you feel like you just can't escape, book a reading with me, book a reading with your favorite counselor, psychologist, psychic, okay? Whoever it is that can help you through this, because this is the time you want to really take advantage of this over the next 3 months. Now let's keep going, because you guys got something very special. Remember, the overall energy is the Sun card. This is powerful. There isn't a card in the tarot that is better than that card, other than the Ace of Pentacles. So these two cards are powerful, very, very positive. This is what I'm talking about right there. The universe is handing you what you want. So whatever you're thinking, that's what you're going to get. So Gemini, this is a big moment, and I know a lot of Geminis have been really negative. You guys have been stuck in this negative cycle for at least several months, if not longer than that, where it's like you're having a hard time having faith, but yet you're being guided to have faith, because the sun is here. And the sun is here because they're putting it there for you. You're creating with the divine. You are in sync with the universe. The angels work with you. Everything is falling into place, even if it took a really long time. Now, as we look at this really deeply, you guys have an opportunity coming in that I think you've been waiting for. I'm seeing 6-10. This could be 6 to 10 months. Okay. I don't feel it 6 to 10 days. It could be weeks for some of you, possibly, but this is really a long time in the making. So I'm going to say 6 to 10 years for a lot of you. Let us know how long it is for you. This is something you've been wanting, you've been working at little by little, and like chip, 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 chipping away until you get it, one piece at a time. This may be writing a book, writing a story, creating a movie. Some of you, this is actually getting a portfolio. I'm seeing photographs, photos, 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 photos. That may be artwork. Whatever you've been doing, you've been putting it one piece at a time, putting it all together. These next 3 months is your time to present it to the world, to put your resume out there, to put your concept out there, to get out there and help humanity in any way possible. I am being guided to say, Gemini, your guides want you to, the divine wants you to actually help humanity. Find one thing that you can do to help humanity that doesn't affect you, that doesn't put any more of this on you. That could be opening the door for somebody as you're walking into the grocery store, dropping off a bag, asking your neighbor, hey, I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? That doesn't mean that you pay for it for them or that you have to put money out. This means offering, helping, opening the door, helping somebody with their groceries. Something that is very easy that just flows into what you're already doing. This is going to help you tremendously. It really will. Now, I'm going to give you the guided message in a minute, but let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. You definitely have something coming in. And for a lot of you, I feel this is a person you haven't seen or spoke to in quite some time. It may be that 6 to 10 years for some of you, but I feel this is to do with family. A family member, a friend. It could be a romantic partner that you haven't spoke with in a long time. Mercury's in retrograde as I'm recording this video, and this is talking about the roots, the foundation underneath you. This 10 of Pentacles is beautiful. This is something you've been waiting for coming in from out of the blue. A payment you've been wanting, money coming in, prosperity coming into you, something that's going to make you feel safe and secure. So I feel for a lot of you, you've got communication coming in about this 10 of Pentacles, and it's going to be very, very good. Now, for some of you, you definitely have to keep your guard up, all right? Put your guard up. Make sure that you put a perimeter around you, and it has to be equal back and take, give and take, equal back and forth communication. If you're putting too much out, that's going to affect you in a negative way. If you're not putting enough out, that will affect you in a negative way. So creating a healthy boundary around you, creating that plan that we're talking about, the plan, the journal, whatever you've been writing, it's time for you to make sure that you put a little barricade around it. That means if you're going to publish it, you need to make sure that you have all of the things in order so nobody steals your work. If you're designing an invention, that you get your patent on it so nobody steals your work. Whatever it is, they're saying be on guard, but also be open to allow the universe to come in and help you through this situation to give you the ultimate results and the biggest results, because again, the universe is going to hand this to you. For a lot of you, I feel this is a family member who may have taken way too much, and this is why you need to keep your guard up. So when they come knocking on your door, if you open it, if they call and you talk to them, make sure that you are paying very close attention, no matter how much burden is on you, no matter how much is on your plate or how much you want to speak to them. You have to make sure that it is different with this one. This one caused grief. This one caused harm. This one put your mindset in a place of being stuck, okay, for a lot of you. And you may not have spoken to them in quite some time, like I said, but this isn't about you needing closure. I feel a lot of you did. Some of you may need this for your closure to complete this cycle so that the next 3 months go boom. But for a lot of you, it isn't about you. It's about them coming in and they didn't clear their slate. Now, if you want to completely disconnect, that happens when they wipe the slate clean, and not all of them are going to do it. So you got to keep those boundaries up and make sure that that is happening. For another group of you, this is actually somebody coming in that is going to be very important in your life. And when I say important, I mean they are going to go with you further in your life. This is somebody who's going to actually help you overcome that 10 of Wands energy, help you write the story out, help you edit it, help you with those photographs, organize your life, and help you relocate, because some of you are going to move. You're actually going to relocate, and I feel it's going to be within a distance of approximately 2-4, so 200 to 400 miles. It may be 2,000 miles for some of you, but there is this huge move coming in, and it is a life-changing opportunity. So you want to take advantage of that most definitely. When it comes to this family member, though, there's something there that it could be a friend, a friend, and again, it could be a romantic partner, but there is definitely something there where you really do need to pay attention to them, because I see it in their eyes. Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I know the tarot, but that's not what I'm doing here. I'm giving you guided messages. I hear it and I see the visions out here. So I'm giving you the projection of what I'm seeing, and I have to translate everything very, very quickly and try and do it without getting my tongue tied. It's not always easy to do. However, this situation, this person may have blocked you in the past. They may have borrowed that money, but they're here to help. It's an exchange, an equal exchange coming back in. And that's what I'm seeing. They're coming in to help you. So what you put out before is now going to come back. If you loan somebody money, they're going to start paying you or pay it off in full. It's like this equal is coming back. So you know that everything you did was for a reason. Now, it isn't that you need it for your ego. You already know what you did was the right thing to do for you. It's that it helps you move forward. This is what's going to help you relocate. This is what's going to help you make these life changes, and it's going to be very, very, very powerful. But this is a beautiful energy. Now, if this is a romantic partner, they may have blocked you in some way. They don't want to move. They don't want to make changes. They may be that person that has put you in that repetitive, negative thought process that you went through for so long, and you definitely don't want to go backwards. The beautiful thing about this particular section right here is, and I don't know why yours has romance in it, but it does. This person is going to help you move into the direction you want to go. They're going to get on board with you. Things are changing and they're growing rapidly. It's going to be very, very fast. New opportunities coming in, new offers. Some of you, this is a brand new love relationship, and we'll look more at love in the month of May. And for those of you in my membership, I have a special one coming just for the members only, and it's good. So this beautiful Page of Cups is a message. This is an apology. This is a, hey, I love you. I never forgot you, is what I'm hearing. I never forgot you. I never said the right words that I was supposed to say or that I felt I needed to. I didn't know how. And I'm hearing them say, I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I felt like I let you down. So some of you may actually hear those words or some of those words from this particular person. And again, it doesn't mean that you need to go back to them or bring them into your life, Gemini, but there is something very important about this person coming back around. This relationship needs to be reflected. So if this is your current partner coming in and saying, hey, I'm sorry, we didn't move. I should have listened to you. Let's do it. Or if this is somebody you haven't spoke to in 6 to 10 years, the timing is perfect timing to lift you into the sun, to lift you into this beautiful solar eclipse, powerful energy shift that is propelling people into a higher level. So it's perfect timing is what I'm really hearing for Gemini. Now, the guided message is actually beautiful. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on heaven and earth are well taken care of. So you guys may be actually hearing or seeing something that is reminding you of a pet you once had, or this is saying it's time for you to get one. This is a very powerful energy. Over the last 3 weeks, I've been really feeling a strong connection to animals. And I was even thinking today, because we have a little squirrel named Sophia that's here. I'm gonna have a roommate I'm subleasing in Texas, and this little squirrel is adorable, but she'll come down on the ground and she just stands there and I'm like, "Hi, Sophia." And she goes like this. And then I say, "Are you hungry?" And she goes like this, like she knows what I'm talking about. And the point that I'm trying to make, I'll post a picture of her for you guys in the comment section. The point that I'm trying to make is that we are able to communicate with animals, and that may be your superpower. That may be part of your soul purpose. So, helping people may be actually helping them find a pet for their own life to help them not feel uh, alone. And they know that they have this beautiful animal, getting them a cat, getting them a dog, walking their dog for them, helping them with their pet may be one of the biggest gifts of humanity that you can actually do. Gemini, I hope you have an amazing next 3 months, and I'll see you in May. Much love.